like I said, you wrapping up in high school, and what happened after high school when you was
Nothing, pretty much. I just was smoking weed in the car and freestyling in the car. Had a homeboy would do that with. We always say we were gonna go to the studio. We always gonna go to the studio. Me and him never went to the studio. Then when the pandemic first hit. No, I'm lying. When the hurricane hit, the not the bad one, but the one after that, that flooded a couple places. That flooded a couple places. I was with my homeboy. I was with Doc. Doc was like, "Yeah, let's go to the studio." I'm like, "All right, cool." Shout out to QDH. You know what I'm saying? We went over there. It's raining like a motherfucker outside. We go over there and shit. That's when I made Stuffed Crust. I'm pretty. I don't know if you heard it, but Stuffed Crust had a little buzz too. Like it had a little buzz. Like niggas really like Stuffed Crust.
That's dope.
But I didn't drop nothing for a while. But I kept rapping. I dropped mixtapes and stuff like that. You know. But I just kept going after that. You know.
That's dope.
I would have probably recorded about 4 to 5 mixtapes worth of music.
That's dope. So you've been
and an album.
So you've been heavy in the music since a kid and just steady putting out shit.
Yeah, I love music. Like I always have been. Singing, church choir, just all kinds of stuff.
How long have you been doing like the recording?
Probably about. Well, I've been recording. I've been dealing with something like this since high school.
Yeah.
But getting this in depth into it in like last 4 or 5 months.
That's dope. That's dope. So that's what you're working on now is mastering the engineering game, and that's dope. And you got a lot of. It seems from what you let me hear, you got a lot of the dope artists in the Ville area coming up here, and you know what I'm saying.
I know a lot of the artists around here, and that didn't even before. That was before I even started rapping.
Yeah.
I know them from other things. You know what I'm saying? Maybe God brought them into my life for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of dope joints with Doc. Heard the joint with Busta. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Yeah.
So like your style is dope. Like I said, you came with the beard, the grizzly head. You know what I'm saying? And where does the style come from?
So everybody know me as Big John. That's why I've been known that for a long time. And somebody gave me the name Big Grizz. I hate to keep saying this nigga name, but Doc gave me the name Grizz. He's like, your name Grizz. Grizz. He just started calling me that shit.
Yeah.
I just ran with that shit. So Grizz is very marketable. Grizzly Bear is very marketable. There's a lot of stuff. And you don't see that on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Even just yeah, I just ran with it pretty much.
And it go with your look, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a big guy.
Dope, yeah.
I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3", 3 something. Big nigga.
And then, trust me, one thing I know, being a big guy controlling that stage is, it could get rough. But you was definitely killing it out there in Craven County, man. I want to see more of that, yo.
Yeah.
What about the videos? Have you been putting out any videos?
I'm working on some. Actually, like I was saying, I'm part of the motorcycle team. We're going down to Florida for a big race, Dub Panda. And I'm also shooting a couple videos while I'm down there. I got a couple videos with some good artists that I'm gonna go down there and shoot these videos. This is where I plan on shooting them at, and this is my time to go down there, so I'm not gonna waste it.
Yeah, you gotta grind right now while you can get it. That's gonna be a good look.
They're gonna be some good videos, and I'm gonna drop them all. And when I drop them,
So I know
share and subscribe.
It sounds like you've worked with a lot of we ain't gonna focus on Fayetteville that much. We're gonna go to the world. But as far as Fayetteville, you fucked with a lot of Fayetteville artists as dope niggas that you came up with. But is there anybody that you've heard that you haven't really got to connect with that you would like to do some music with?
Of course. There's a bunch of artists that I want to do tracks with. I have done a track with Sonny, Sonny the Star. But I definitely would like to do a track with him. Stacks, I would love to do a track. It's a lot of people. I've recorded with Cutter a couple times, but we supposed to do a track together. You,
Definitely.
just a bunch. There's a lot of female. I like singing female, so any one of them. I want to say her name is Tracy.
Black.
Tracy Black. Yeah, I want to definitely do that.
What artists in the game you think you feeling now? Like as far as on the major artists that's doing it right now.
You mean like if I could have my pick of the one artist?
Yeah.
Of all the artists, Drake.
That's who you would like want to sign with or something, do some music
I
with?
would do it. What?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody that Drake put out, just think about it.
Yeah, they hit.
I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but you know,
Yeah.
that's if you gonna sign with somebody, that's who I sign with.
Definitely.
If I had my choice.
The only person this person did hit. I Love McConan. He hit, but I think it's like personal stuff that kind of tore it down. So if you got if you got your shit together,
he had some other stuff going on. All right, boom. This is how I feel about that whole. You just brought him up. Mm-hmm. This is how I feel. I feel that if he would have never told nobody about his life and just kept it at music,
yeah,
he'd been perfectly fine.
You talking about as far as like the homosexual stuff and like
that happens to everybody.
Yeah,
anybody that says they're homosexual, that's what happens.
Yeah,
I mean, just be honest.
Yeah, I think that had a big thing to do with it, cause you know what I'm saying. It's almost like kind of Drake kind of pulled away a little bit too, but you never know what was really going on. But
it's hard to say nowadays because with all this, you can't even say certain words without getting flagged nowadays. So
yeah,
so now it's about to be normal.
Yeah,
it's becoming normal.
But when McConan did it, it might have been a little too early.
Yeah, it was a little too early.
But all of the rest of them, like Party and The Weeknd and all them, they just have like steady success. Like and crazy success too.
Like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Drake brought them out. Can't lose.
The crazy thing I think you think about Drake now is Drake is like years into the game. Like yes. I'm talking about 10, 15 years in the game and still like relevant,
running.
Like, relevant just like the young boys. It's crazy.
If Drake come out with a song, no matter who he come out with a song with, it's gonna hit.
Yeah,
it's gonna hit. He ain't even be talking about nothing.
Yeah,
he just talking about it's like the way he rap is. Oh, it's a box in the room. You know what I'm saying?
He stick to his formula.
And that shit work. People love that shit.
What do you think about? You know how like. When Meek was saying that they was trying to expose that people was writing for him, how do you feel about like that rappers having people write for him?
So
it's all good.
Good as fuck.
Yeah. You know I respect it too as a musician, a producer. You know I respect.
Yeah. And that nigga ain't rap that shit.
Yeah.
That nigga, we'll never know who fucking put that shit out there unless that nigga wanted us to know who the fuck put that shit out there. Drake wrote that shit.
Or unless like somebody that's trying to play him like how how they try to put it.
So you know how many times niggas that wrote songs? Neo wrote motherfucking single to the left, nigga.
Yeah. But they look at rap kind of different, and he kind of try to put Drake on blast, but it didn't affect Drake at all. He kept winning,
can't lose.
Kept coming with harder stuff, kept winning, and really he ate off the beef a lot when he came back with the like the what was that joint? Now I'm back. I can't even remember the joint.
But just that's what you strive to be as an artist. That should be every artist's dream. If you want to be an artist in mainstream. Yeah, being Gucci Man is cool. A lot of these guys want to be Gucci Man, fucking, just these underground street rappers. You know what I'm saying? But at some point in your life, you have to elevate yourself. And the only way you're going to really make them big bucks, fuck $12 million. Shit, if I can get $150 million, I want to be Dr. Dre. $800 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can make a real change in life.
Yeah.
And if you can do that shit with your voice and your mind, why not?
So as far as do you think Drake is like the model that people should be shooting for? It's like business and everything.
As far as being a artist, yes. He's broke pinnacles that nobody else is broken.
Yeah.
Drake is sold more than Michael Jackson.
Word.
Yes.
I believe that, yeah.
He's had more number one
because like I said,
Michael Jackson.
You talking about when you have a run in the game that's 10, 15 years, you're going to have hits like that.
Yeah. I think Michael Jackson was in 30 years and he still ain't fucking with Drake.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's real.
Lil Wayne brought Drake out and he still ain't fucking with Drake.
Yeah. Crazy. Very crazy.
But fuck that. We ain't got to keep talking about that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
I definitely.